Right guys, welcome to another Nürburgring driving video I guess. We've got my friend's E92 M3 here, this is Adri's car. I spoke about it in the S2000 video. Really looking forward to driving this because an E92 M3 to me is really good. As is this behind us, you see an E46 M3 on T37s, which is fucking awesome. I really want T37s. Awesome car. This is what the Nürburgring's about, just constantly sick cars everywhere. We're at Ed's Tank Stella, I can't really say the name, but we're just on there's a gantry there for the end of the Nürburgring laps. So the track's right there, the petrol station right outside. If you've seen Nürburgring pictures and stuff, you'd have seen this petrol station before. So we thought we'd start the video here today. Lovely day, way better than yesterday. Yesterday was really murky and it was raining and stuff. We didn't like yesterday. But yeah, we've just put 20 euros of fuel in the car. That's all we need. We need to have some fun in this V8, Mike. Yeah. Mike, of course, down change on the camera again, helping me out. So yeah, what do we think, Mike?
Yeah, good.
We'll have a quick look around the car first. We've got the Apex alloys. What tyre size we've got in the front? We've got a 265 and a 285 in the rear. I think they're 10J and 11J on the back. Wide as fuck. Come around here, Mike, and have a look at this. Super wide, boys. It's crazy. So the car's on KW Club Sport coilovers, I think he said. Mostly stock. The interior, Mike, the interior is completely original. Full weight, heavy boy, electric heated seats and everything. Let's have a look at this lip as well. We must be careful with this. Almost on the curb as I was pulling up. Oops. But yeah, fucking nice big carbon lip. Oh, E92 M3. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
It's a nice car, man.
Let's fire it up, man. Let's do this V8.
Yeah.
Rev limit at about 3.5, so we can't just send it on up. We'll have to go and do some driving, Mike, which I think we should probably do now. Oh, it's the E92 passes you the seatbelts, which is a bit crazy. It didn't work that time, but occasionally works. So we're in an E92. We've put 20 euros of fuel in it because we're northern and tight. So Adri's still got the track tyre pressures in for the circuit, so the steering's a bit heavy, but it'll be all right, Mike. It'll be fine. So a couple of our friends are at Flansgarten, which is the viewing spot with the jump. And we'll go over there first, I think, on our E92 drive.
Woo! It's fast, that then.
Yes, it is fast. Yes. Sounds fucking awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just so easy to drive as well, being the flappy pedal. We've got the power mode pressed. I don't know what that does actually. Do you think it actually increases power?
Like you said, it's probably because it's got active suspension and that.
No, well, it's got the KW now, hasn't it?
Rev matching.
But I don't know what the power button does exactly. I'm not used to this. On the E46, it's got a sports button, and that you press the sports button, it just increases the throttle response. But I'm not sure what it does on this one. Well, I can't see the car after that. Oh yeah. Alright, we're just giving a quick rev there to Josh. You can hear the brakes. E55 AMG in front of us.
Right.
So Adri, just like me, also has a K-Swap DC2. It was when we met last year when we were over here. Adri was in the DC2, but he returned in August as well. And had a little accident in the DC2. The engine let go. Had quite a nice spec K20 with I think a Toda cams and stuff in it.
Yeah, pretty well built.
Just going to turn around here. So after the DC2 engine failure, Adri wanted to try something different, as I guess I did as well. You know, because I had a lot of bad luck with my DC2 last year as well, and I didn't fancy. Well, I just wanted to try something new as well, which is why we're here in the M3. And it's also why Adri's here in his M3. Oh, did you hear it? Oh. Second to third there, we got a little squiggle from the back end as the gear was selected. I think I've still got traction control on. I don't really know how to turn it off. Press and hold.
That's it, that's off.
And that's off?
I think so, yeah.
Because it might be like a two-stage thing.
Yeah. Oh, it did it again.
That was into fourth. Super crazy car. What can I tell you about E92 M3s that you don't already know? Probably not a lot. I mean, you see so many M3s at the Nürburgring for good reason, because they're just fucking epic. It does feel heavy, you know, it is a heavy car, there's no getting around that. My E46 feels really heavy, and this has got probably 150, maybe even 200 kilograms on my E46. I don't know what the book figure on these is, like 16. Oh, Adri got it weighed actually. I think he got it weighed and it was 16 something. Yeah, pretty heavy, man.
The aluminium chassis?
No, it wasn't, because no, the M4 that came after this was a lot lighter than this. So yeah, they're a heavy car and you can feel it, but having such wide fucking tyres as well. I can't believe we've got a squeak car of those 285s.
It's faster, isn't it?
Yes, we'll go this way. Oh, it's so fast. It's just effortless.
Yeah.
Like, when we drive our Integras, when we drive our Hondas, we're like, bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, ba, bam, you know, really involved and stuff. And in this, you're just like, sat back, just it's fucking planted.
It's a fast car, man.
Always. I'll just drop the window a little bit past these houses. The car automatically rev matches when you down change. Now this downhill section. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, shit, man.
Some traffic up here.
Fucking hell.
Why is it so fast?
Why?
don't know what it is about driving, but it's the only thing that like properly gets me smiling.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much that'll make me smile, like, but an E92 M3 on German roads.
Yeah.
Especially one like track spec like this. The KW suspension's super nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels good.
It doesn't feel like we're on coilovers.
It feels OEM.
It just feels factory.
Yeah.
I mean, my BCs are very nice, but you can tell you're on coilovers.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it just feels, maybe, I don't know if it's the extra weight maybe, but my E91 didn't have any of the infotainment stuff, the iDrive, yeah.
Comes in you get 2 stages as well. It's an early iDrive, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the earlier one. So this car's a 2008 car, I don't know if I've said yet, so it's a 10-year-old car. How?
Yeah.
But I mean, they're still doing big money, aren't they, these cars? For a nice one of these, you're still talking like 20 grand for a nice one, yeah.
Low mileage, full service.
I mean, if I got one myself, though, it'd have to be the saloon, E90. I like the E92 coupe. Like, they're growing on me, especially the more you come here and see them on track. But
they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. Have you seen the video as well in Japan at Tsukuba? There's a race between a stock E90 and a stock E92, so the 2-door versus the 4-door.
Yeah.
And yeah, the E90 is faster.
Is it?
Yeah, only just.
なんかピロンって言ってますけど、なんですかピロンって言ってますけど。車がびっくりしてます。
ここまでの走りはクーペと比べて全く遜色ない走り。しかもリアシートの2人はアームレストもあって。
But yeah, since then I've always had a lot of respect for the E90, and I think they'll look cooler anyway. 4-door saloons. Same with the E36. E36 saloons are always cooler.
Yeah.
We're getting near home, Mike, so we need to give the car some final thoughts. What do you reckon? You want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like, my whole mindset has changed somewhat.
It's just the effortless power and how stable it feels. 850.
Yes, boy.
Wait.
Mr. J. Yeah, like you say, I don't know if it's part of getting older or just maturing, like you say, but something modern that's built for it rather than built in a unit.
Rather than DIYing it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously that has its good points as well, like the driving feel of it, but there's something good about the refinement, I guess.
It's just nice to. I mean, me and Mike, we've never really been exposed to cars like this before. You know, we've always spent what we've got on as cars. We've had DC2s, EGs, case with EGs, and now that we've got friends with cars like this, and which are kind enough to let us, you know, experience them. You don't even need 2 hands. Doesn't feel like we're going as fast as what we were then.
That was that S2000.
Oh, in the S2000 yesterday. We needed to hear ourselves think, man. How does it just get to speed so fast? It's definitely faster than my M3, which it should be because it's the next generation. You'd expect it to be. But I mean, the E46 and the E36, there's not a lot in them. Whereas this definitely feels. Just like performance-wise, they've got about 20 brake more, but a lot more weight. Grip.
Unbelievable grip.
Right, that's it, guys. We're back. That's the end of the E92 video. If you've enjoyed it, I've definitely enjoyed it. Big thanks to Adri for letting me drive the car. What a super car you've made in such a short amount of time. Great. Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's unreal.
BMW, congratulations. You know, your 4th M car was, well, your 4th M3 was very nice. And hopefully I'll get to own one of these one day. But of course, hopefully it'll be a 4-door as well. Oh, no one else is home yet?
Yeah, just does.
There's Josh's coupe. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks to Downchange for getting some exterior shots from me again.
Yeah, no worries.
And yeah, we'll not be doing any more drives. It was just Enric's and Adri's cars that I wanted to show you. I will put a link to Adri's YouTube in the description, so you can watch his 744 lap if you wish. It's pretty wild. We were watching it the other night on the head cam. It's quite an exciting watch, so I recommend you go and watch it. And
lots of Honda content too on there.
oh yeah, and of course Adri's channel's full of Honda content as well. BMW and Honda.
Yeah.
It's a good partnership, man.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Right, go on, Downchange, you can send us off. Come on.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, I guess. Whenever that'll be.
And check out my channel.
Oh yeah, check out Downchange.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't film much this time, but maybe next time.
Right, bye guys.